Hey everyone, and welcome to Player vs. Entertainment. Today we are playing Mothership, The Haunting of Ypsilon 14. We've just rolled characters and kind of talked about some character backstory, and you can find all of that on our Patreon. So if you're a patron, thank you. And you can check that out and a bunch of other stuff, as well as a post-game chat we may or may not do. That can also be found on Patreon. And yeah, so you are all aboard the... If you named your ship.
Yes. We are all aboard the Mary Beth.
Great. Love it. You are all aboard the Mary Beth, piloted by Captain Rodeo, and you are on a routine delivery to Ypsilon 14, which is an asteroid mining colony somewhere in space. And the goal here is to to commemorate their new partnership with Astro Cola. They are stocking vending machines with Astro Cola products, as well as giving away a couple freebies, some snacks to load up the break room or the mess hall, and picking up some cargo to deliver back to Astro Cola headquarters to make more cans, more containers, stuff like that. We have Captain Rodeo of the Mary Beth, as well as Hudson, who is the Astro Cola android who has been assigned to this delivery just to kind of run logistics. You're kind of an accountant. You're just here to make sure the amount of things that are supposed to be delivered get delivered, and that they get delivered on time.
Your loss prevention.
Yep, pretty much. We also have the scientist, what's her name?
Nathan Jones.
Nathan Jones, who is a roboticist, but right now they're just kind of a vending machine tech.
Job market's hard.
Yeah, job market's hard. They have a doctorate in robotics, but right now they're just fixing vending machines that are broken.
So much debt.
And
consider going back for your super doctorate.
Yeah, your space doctorate. That's where all the money is
squared.
now. And we also have young Mark Ramirez. Remy, who is a veteran. That's what they tell people. They're a veteran, and they're just kind of a hired muscle. They got out of the force, and they're just here to provide some security during this delivery.
Yep.
As the Ypsilon 14, this asteroid, comes into view, you see a building kind of on one side of it that has kind of several little pods that are connected with hallways, as well as your docking bay that you're headed towards, which is docking bay 2. As you kind of fly by, you notice that there is a ship docked in docking bay 1, which is why they assigned you to docking bay 2. And yeah, your transponder kicks on, and I gotta figure out how people talk about ships. Hail the Mary Beth. This is Dana from Ypsilon 14 for docking.
10-4, Dana. Am I clear to dock?
You are clear to dock. Docking bay 2 will be your bay. Pulling slowly, as sometimes people like to come in a little fast and they kind of blow past it and they got to circle around. So just slow down more than you think you would.
Oh yeah, trust me, I've done this a few times.
Blow past it.
Over.
Blow past it.
No, you'll shake up the sodas.
It's the whole thing. Just like, I see.
Great. Cool. So you back into this docking bay.
Yep. Loud, just beeping constantly.
Yeah. Beep beep. Great. You successfully dock. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. Yeah. Do you head into the base?
Yeah.
Sorry, you would have failed.
Total fail. Yeah, I think.
Just get that
I
out.
think I grabbed some of the necessary paperwork I need, and go in there to have that filled out and everything.
So,
and I guess I unload it. Do I unload it myself, or do they have people there to unload it?
once you get to the door, and the the airlock kind of as their side opens up and your side opens up, you see a pretty tall woman there, named
Hello.
She's tall, she's muscular, she has like dirty like a pretty like dusty jumpsuit on, has like Ypsilon 14 on one side, and it's kind of it's work gear, got a hard hat. She walks up and she's like, You must be Rodeo.
Yeah, yep, that's me.
I'm Sonia, team leader here at Ypsilon 14, and you got some supplies for us, I've heard.
Yeah, a bunch of just ration supplies, repair stuff. Got a lot of cola shaking up back there.
Well, we don't want that.
Nope.
I know we're supposed to load your ship up too, and we have some people to do it. However, we are running a little behind schedule. One of our crew has up and disappeared on us.
Rodeo looks at his
And-
space watch, a little irritated.
We don't know where he is. Can't find a trace of him.
Well,
So we're just running a little bit behind. If you guys want to go stock the machines, you're welcome to hang out in the mess hall as we load your ship up.
Do y'all have any broken machines?
Yeah, the mess hall one's been acting a little funny. Left side just does not dispense.
Oh.
Nate, out of the way. And you see coming by, like carrying 2 crates of stuff is me. Just out of the way, nasty Nate.
Whoa,
Ooh.
we have people for that, son.
I'm fine.
No, okay. You do see standing next to Sonia is another rather large man.
Hello. Sorry, I'm done.
Who is also pretty dirty. However, like it's not just his clothes, like his his
Yeah.
skin is kind of dirty as well. And another person next to him, I'm not gonna give you names because you haven't asked names.
Hey, what's your name?
Who are you asking? The guy that I just described. He kind of goes, "Hey, Kentaro."
like Tara working hard or hardly working. I kind of punch him in the shoulder.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Well, the flyboy over there wants to unload all the work himself, then I guess hardly working."
All right.
You see that Remy sets the boxes down and goes, well, there's 198 more of those, so.
So he goes, "Gotcha." And he kind of walks in past you. Following him is another loader who's a larger, kind of stocky woman, and dirty clothes as well. And yeah, she walks by, doesn't really say much. Just follows Kentaro and starts grabbing boxes and unloading. I assume Sonia kind of pipes up. She's like, "Assume y'all have a space dolly to, bring the stuff that you need over to the vending machines. Or you can borrow one of ours if you need it."
Yeah. I pull it off. I pull it off the wall of like the whatever the hell this thing is, and it's just a dolly, but it just doesn't have wheels. It just has little rocket boosters. on it.
Yeah, a little hovering.
It just hovers. That's the only thing.
Great. So y'all
I left my space muscles at home though. I leave the dolly to somebody else.
I walk over, like,
No way.
knowing this routine and grabbing it, kind of taking it away.
I
That's
sit
all
down
muscles.
and eat a meat stick.
Oh.
So in the docking bay, has Sonia, the 2 loaders, Kentaro, and the other one's name is Morgan, as well as a computer terminal for the workspace. As you step past the docking bay and into the workspace, you hear work boots clanging and echoing. There's heavily used but sturdy working gear stowed in cubbies, overalls, flashlights, radios, handheld mining tools. 10 sets of each of these. You'll also notice some vac suits on the wall. But there's only 9 vac suits on the wall, and there's also one of these mining tools missing. And then there are a series of corridors here that lead to different places. In one corner of the room, there is a generator, another computer terminal, a pickup schedule that has y'all's name on it, and also a delivery schedule for what you are supposed to be picking up from here. In Docking Bay 1, you will notice that there is another ship called the Heracles. And then there is your ship, the name of your ship, the Mary Beth, which is listed as a recent arrival. And the next cargo ship is due in 2 weeks. In the opposite corner of the schedule and the generator, kind of just like a bed, a white plastic sheet, some bright white lights that you can recognize as kind of working as like a makeshift med bay. It is a mining colony. I'm sure injuries happen.
Yeah.
So just kind of to keep people up and going.
What's the counter at days since last injury?
Days since last injury says it has like 60, but with like a question mark. because they don't know where this dude is right now and they don't know if he's injured or not.
Man, they update that quick.
Yeah, no, they
There's also
hopeful bunch.
in the floor opens up into a giant pit with a mechanized drill that's just constantly spinning and a pump system that you can see leads towards the mine shaft. There's also a freight elevator that you can assume takes people to and
Freight?
from. Freight elevator, not freight.
I
Sorry,
was like fright.
it's a scary elevator.
Oh no!
There's a freight elevator that takes miners to and
Remember
from
Halloween.
the mining site. There's a series of signs on the walls here that kind of lead you through. On one of these signs, you will see, it'll say quarters, mess hall, washroom. On the other side is docking bay 1. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna follow the cola shipments and make sure that they, like, I'm gonna oversee where they go too.
I am going to watch the people unload, critique how they do it, but not help.
As I'm coming back from unloading some of the shipments, I'm gonna pass by Hudson. Be like, don't worry, Hudson, I dropped 14 of them.
14 out of 200?
No, yeah, sure.
And you dropped them?
Where'd you drop them?
You know, about.
All right, I'll go check on them.
There are none.
And then I like speed walk, but I'm not moving my arms.
Great.
Oh.
They got those Parkinson symptoms.
Sonia pipes up.
God.
Broken machines in the mess, and there's one in the quarters as well, if you want to stock that up.
I'll go and start stocking them on the quarters.
Well, I guess to the quarters I go.
Cool.
I need to fix that one.
Oh,
Are you-
the broken ones in?
The broken ones is in the mess hall.
Oh,
Yeah,
I go to the mess.
I went to the quarters because I figured you'd go to the mess.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
About like, are they about done unloading everything, or? Is it like,
Yeah, they're kind of on the last couple of boxes here. This is what they do, so they're fast.
yeah. So I think I'll help grab the last box or something. Just like, let me show you how you do it. Let me show you how it's actually done.
Cool. Roll me some strength.
Oh, boy.
Let's see if you fuck this up.
36.
Oh shit. Yeah, I got a 65. That definitely beats my 36. So.
Yeah, you immediately. You can either drop this box on the floor or pull something in
You
your
throw-
back.
yeah,
I
you
blame
throw
it.
your
I
back.
blame it on the other guy.
Do you want to throw your back out?
I
I want to
think
drop it.
I think what I'll do is I'll try and lift it, and then I'll just like fall to one knee and just hurt my knee.
Okay, great.
Like, God damn it, bastard! I just start like just mumbling.
Kentaro kind of like smirks to himself, and Morgan like helps you up, like takes the box for you and helps you up. She's like, "You all right?"
I'm fine. Get off me.
Great. She takes the box and kind of puts it with all the others.
All right. Why are you people so damn tall?
Drink my milk, my space milk.
Whatever. It's all this zero gravity bullshit.
Cool. So the door to the
Stretching your
quarters
bones.
opens up.
Mhm.
It's probably less of a and more of like. It's like one of those like submarine doors that's
Yeah.
like
Everything else here is high tech except for this thing, which is a wooden saloon door.
yeah. So
Not the mess hall, the quarters.
Yeah, the quarters has the wooden saloon door.
So there's a series of 10 rooms here, probably, for everybody who works on the station. They all have names above them, so you'll see like Sonia, you'll see Ashraf, Dana, Jerome, Kentaro, Morgan, Ree, Rosa, and Mike. 10 doesn't have a name above it, and you can kind of tell that it's become like a weird little break room.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of starts at 10 and goes down to 1. They're all numbered and labeled. So as you enter the quarters, you look to your right and you see that there's a bed here that's like has divots in it where it's clearly like people spend more time sitting on this bed than laying in it. There's a macrogram games console and a top copy of Do-Gooder. That's DOO, Do-Gooder.
Huh.
And a small portable cassette player laying on top of the games console. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I'm in the quarters, so I'm gonna like kind of peek out of the room, make sure that Hudson isn't nearby, and then like put down the box and go to the console.
So you go to turn on this like game console,
Yeah.
and it like the TV like flickers, and the game console menu goes like doo 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 doo.
Yeah.
It's like do gooder, and it's like really loud.
Yeah, it's really, you guys very well hear this.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I like drop it and like go to the vending machine as fast as I can to make it look like I'm stalking.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on in there?
Nothing.
So as you make your way towards the vending machine, you probably pass room 5 here.
Mhm.
You'll notice that everybody's doors are open with the exception of Ree's bunk. Their door is shut.
I think I will kind of walk by, notice the closed door, just make a note to myself, and then go actually stalk the vending machine.
Making it to blow it up later.
Plant C4.
Blow it open.
Say 4 on it. Just a claim.
Evan, what are you doing here?
They must not be home.
Mess hall.
You're headed to the mess hall?
Yep.
Cool. So as you
That's
move
where I'm at.
past, so you're going with them?
Mhm.
As you guys move past Remy or Ramirez and, you know, head towards the mess hall.
Stalking hard or hardly stalking?
Hey, it's my thing.
Are you going with them?
I think
You've caught up.
I think I've caught up. I think I'm hobbling to like whatever kind of break room. Is that just like the quarters?
That'll be the mess hall.
Oh, mess hall. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of hobbling. Like,
Are you okay?
hurt my damn knee.
There's always somebody part with you.
Great.
I could bench you.
Bench?
Yeah.
For reference, my strength is 45 and his is 36.
Wow. It's because you're a young college boy.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you enter the mess
Kill
hall,
people. Space numb.
it's a pretty
Is it Mars?
standard cafeteria. There's just like a bunch of tables and chairs. It's a communal eating area. There's an automated kitchen unit, which it's a vending machine that you all need to stock.
Okay.
You're stocking kind of like MREs, like protein bars, like
Mhm.
meal in one, Soylent packs.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the machine and just like take out my multi-tool and like just start banging it on the machine. Work 10 goddamn years. I've studied 10 goddamn years for this.
And I come up to you. What's wrong with it?
Trying to figure that out.
Oh, okay.
You will have like a test card that you can put into vending machines to like figure
To get
diagnose
error codes.
to like diagnose them and like figure out what's
Actually,
wrong
no.
with
It's just a console, and then I just have like a special password.
them. Yeah.
It's just like
he puts in a key card and it starts running antivirus.
So
the password is just cola is fun.
if you'd like to do that, you can roll me an intellect here to see what you think is wrong with this.
Is that a 70 or a 60?
That's a 60.
Okay, I failed. 60 out of 50. 60 over 55.
Do you want to apply you have skills, so keep in mind you have
Oh.
skills. and with-
mechanical repair plus 15. Yeah, I'm good.
Yep. So you would be going for a 70,
Yeah.
right? So
And it's exactly a 70. 55 plus 15.
it's a 60.
Oh, 60. Sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, you succeed on this. You succeed on this, and so you type in this like little password, and they told you the left side wasn't working. So I guess you punch in a code for one of the snacks on the left, and you see as like the springs that load it kind of just like and just keep getting caught.
I guess I need to replace the spring.
Yep.
How do I open this machine? I try to open the machine.
Yeah, so there'll be just like it's kind of locked on one side, and it opens up like a door. You never seen anybody load a vending machine?
No.
That's how it's literally a door.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just locked with a key. and
Yeah,
it
that's what
unloads.
Remy just has a key, he opens it and starts going,
Oh, it's like how the coffee machine works.
Yeah. So you can crack it open. and
wage
take a
slave
look.
detected.
Honestly.
Just gonna crack open the machine, take out my multi-tool, and just
He's
start
a
like
keyboard
trying
warrior.
to get the screw out.
Vending machine, my
Yeah.
knife, but a
We're trying to get like the
coffee maker.
spring out to replace it with a new one. Let's see if I can fix this spring first.
Rodeo, you're also in the mess hall as well as
I'm,
Hudson.
I'm just watching and
Yeah.
silently judging,
Cool. So
even though I have no idea what he's doing.
you
Went to school to
will,
replace a goddamn spring.
as you're kind of sitting at this table, you scan the room and you notice a little cardboard box with a little blanket in it that's like scribbled on it as Prince, like the name Prince, as well as a food and water bowl. Also, there is a hydroponic garden that's connected to the vents that are kind of giving it airflow, and the condensation from the vents is watering it. That grow fresh salad. A rota is pinned to the wall next to it with a different crew member tasked with the garden's upkeep each month. And you notice that the name Mike is on that list right now, and it's clear that the plants are beginning to die.
Nobody can do anything right these days. All these young people. I'm just talking to myself and just shaking my head.
As you are all, you're working on this vending machine. I'm assuming Hudson, you're just standing behind him, like counting as he like fixes it. And you're sitting at this table. The lights begin to flicker, and the power shuts off for a second. A red light kicks on and illuminates everything in this red glow, and you hear as the elevator comes to a stop. This lasts for about a minute, and you hear as the generator kicks back in, all the lights come back on, and the elevator makes it back down to the bottom of the mining shaft.
Somebody ought to teach these people how fuses work.
Remy, did you do anything?
Did I hear fuse?
Oh my god. Maybe, yeah, I said fuse.
What about it?
Lights.
Yeah.
Electrical fuse.
Electrical fuse, man.
Not explosive fuse.
So you'll notice in
Wile E.
this
Coyote ass.
You'll notice in this room is also
All right, Remy.
Who's Coyote? Where can I meet him?
I don't know. Back on old Earth
make any sense.
before its destruction.
Also in this room is a door labeled washrooms.
Mhm.
So the washrooms are accessible via the quarters or the mess hall. You can make it there. So
Do I see any sort of animal that would be named Prince and living in this box?
you don't see him at the moment. But
Is there any sort of role I can make to track the animal? Maybe zoology? Can I roll
you can
them?
make an intellect roll,
Okay.
and if you are you
No.
you're not trained in zoology, so
No, I'm not. So
but you can make like an intellect roll to see if you can figure out where this cat might be.
cat. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh,
I
sorry.
got it.
It's alien. It's a cat. Everybody knows that.
I got it. 35.
Thought Prince was a
38.
man.
Okay, you realize that based on it's a wet food bowl, it's probably a cat.
Meow.
You would guess that the cat might be in the quarters in one of the rooms. If it's anywhere, probably just rubbing its face on shit. Yeah.
I get back at this point from the quarters. I just can walk up and go, quarters are stocked. Is there anything else? Can we get the fuck off this planet?
I mean, I look at
It's
Hudson.
not a planet.
All right, doctor.
It's
I wanna
big
speak-
and round
I
and
wanna
it's
speak
in
to someone,
space.
whoever's in
Keep
charge.
fixing the vending machine.
About
So
this.
See, that's what they want you
Okay.
to think.
I'm gonna go talk to Sonia about the power outage.
How do I travel with y'all?
Yeah, so you actually see Sonia walks into the room and she looks kind of
I'm like
panicked.
slowly-
Oh, yeah. Can you all take a stress for me for the whole lights thing? I forgot
Oh.
that I could just give you
What
all
do I- what
stress.
is it again?
Give us a stress.
Yes.
So
Is
it's
it a
minimum
100?
2, so it would go to
No,
3.
you just take one.
No.
So your minimum, you start at
current
2
is 0.
stress.
So it goes to 3.
So now you're at 3.
Wait, you start at 2
You
stress?
start at 2. It's
I
a
was
minimum of 2.
Oh.
What I was gonna say, Connor, is I'm like slowly getting your accent.
Yeah, I think we're all slowly getting
we're all
there.
slowly just becoming old man.
Not me.
All right. So how do we roll stress,
That's-
or just do you just
Not
take
me.
one?
You just take
Okay.
a stress. Panic is different. That's what you roll.
Yeah.
Sonia, if the vending machines lose power for too long, the sodas will go warm.
You don't want soda going.
Thank
warm.
you.
What caused the outage?
We've been having them for a minute now. Not too sure. We actually, I think that was Mike's job, was trying to figure that out, and we haven't seen him in a minute.
Where's this Mike guy at? Because he's letting the power go out. He's letting. Nice one there, Remy.
I think I got it.
He's letting the salads die.
Yeah, he's letting the salads die.
That's the thing. We don't know where Mike is. He disappeared yesterday. We checked his room. No sign. He just up and disappeared. There's no signs of where he might have gone.
Which quarter is his?
We know a vac suit is missing and a mining laser is missing, but that's about it.
Sounds like you had someone go rogue.
He sleeps in bunk 9.
Not everyone goes AWOL.
He sleeps in bunk 9. And, we checked his room, but it's about all we.
How about this feline? How about that? How about the cat?
That's Morgan's cat.
Wow.
Prince. Yeah, he walks around. It's against regulations for him to be here, but We don't.
Who cares
vote
about
for 'em.
regulations? Nobody.
Hudson, strike that from the record.
I
Shut down.
will not.
Shut down.
That's
Override
racist.
protocol.
Verbal commands,
Joseph,
like fucking Siri.
you something that Sonia said catches your attention.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna
I figured.
announce to everybody what it is, but
I hope he hands me mine and it just says "Find the cat."
Yeah, and eat
Oh.
it.
Find the cat and eat it.
As this is going on, I think
Remy
Remy
says go to
would kind
sleep.
of like be thinking about all of the like things that they've been told so far, and kind of go, well, I didn't say anything weird in quarter 9. I guess. I mean, I can go look again real quick.
10 was the one that you went into.
I know, but you said 5 was the one with the closed door.
Yes.
9, I didn't really see anything too strange, but I'll go, I didn't really see anything, but I'm curious, so I'm gonna go check it out.
You're just gonna go play the game again.
Again?
What do you mean?
You heard it go off.
We all heard that machine go off.
I think you have enough autonomy to like not be like,
A
Rebby,
narc.
you shouldn't be doing that. You're not like his antics. You don't.
Yeah,
care. They're
yeah,
not.
yeah. Okay.
They're not damaging the overall.
I imagine-
Figuring it out.
I imagine
figuring
Hudson
him out.
still scolds me then.
Yeah.
You see Remy just kind of like slink away towards the quarters.
Honestly, I kind of want to play that game.
Well, we don't got another delivery for another space time.
So
Wow.
here's the deal. The other issue is
2 cycles.
Mike is the guy that needs to sign off on this.
Oh God.
Oh
Damn.
well, okay.
Technically, I can, but it's kind of against protocol. And we have to. It's important that his signature is on the manifest. Otherwise, this whole relationship we have with Astro Cola might go down the drain.
Well,
So
damn.
you
so
want us to
damn
look for
important
this
we find
guy?
Yeah, we got to find this guy then.
That's the we just.
I mean, we're looking for him, but you might just have to hang out a little longer than you need.
Well, I mean, I don't really.
If you want to help,
yeah,
feel free. I'm just saying,
we got.
do whatever.
We
you want.
probably got places to be. Even though I just said we don't have another one for a while,
I-
but I don't want to be on this asteroid.
I think at some point Remy would turn around, like having heard all the conversation, and go, "Does it pay any extra to find him?"
Good damn question.
You're paid by the hour, aren't you?
Yeehaw! All right,
I'm already getting paid.
find this motherfucker. I just
Great.
start hobbling through the halls.
I like to
going,
think that the
"Mike!"
card that Kieran handed you just says blow up everything.
Yeah, that's
Sabotage
exactly what it says.
station.
I like to think it just says balls.
No, I wrote them after you made your characters.
You see Remy doing the sneaking away.
He's the imposter.
I just saw Remy vent.
You see,
I can't
he
wait.
sneaks
for that
off.
part.
He sneaks off, hits a vape, and comes back. That's all he wants to do.
Your mission, if you choose to accept it. Hit
He's
the
like-
engine.
I'll come back.
No, Remy holding it in doesn't do anything.
Don't we get
All right, so what do you want to do?
And radio
Go
pulls
check out-
Marble Red.
Number 9.
I actually do Marlboro Blues.
Marble.
So you can check out any of these other bunks as well.
What is his living quarters? Which
9.
It was 9.
9 or 9.
Yeah,
I do.
So-
I do head
Roger,
off over
Roger.
there to go look at the room.
Yeah, I follow
Room
Remy.
9.
I'm with Remy.
Cool.
I'm going.
So once again, you kind of walk through and you'll notice that 7 is still closed. And now bunk 2 is closed, which is closer to you.
Mhm.
But you hear somebody kind of shuffling inside, kind of like looking through some, like just making noise.
Can
yeah,
I
you
knock
just headed
on
to
the door to that one?
bunk 2.
Mhm.
Yep. You knock on the door and somebody's like, 1 second. You hear him kind of move some stuff, and they open the door, and they go. They kind of look at you and they're like, "How can I help you?"
Rodeo. We're looking for
Ashraf. That's my name.
What?
Ashraf.
All right.
They're kind of a shorter person, younger.
All right. So we're looking for a guy. Mike works here somewhere. Maybe.
Yeah, he
Heard he went missing.
disappeared.
Yeah, wondering if you knew anything about that. Not accusing you or nothing. Don't start
if
sweating
you were.
there, little man.
Are you kind of scanning the room as you talk to him?
Yeah.
Cool. You'll notice some like gachapon toys, a small potted cactus, and on this little desk that each of these rooms has is just a set of dice. That's all you really see. They're like, yeah, Mike disappeared the other day.
About how long ago? How many days was that?
2 days? 2 days ago.
2 days ago. All right.
he was kind of muttering to himself, talking about things when he was, before he disappeared.
What was he talking about?
I didn't pick any of it up. It was real quiet. He was strange. Kept my distance.
Right.
He kind of started acting weird a couple days after that other ship pulled in.
What ship was that?
The
Heracles.
Heracles?
Yeah.
Some sort of scientist on the ship. He pulled in looking for something.
I look at Nathan.
I'll tell you what about scientists. They are not good for anyone.
Oh.
Please get me off this ship.
Okay. Thank you.
Could I stay
I've
here?
decided now that Revy is a full-blown conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, great.
What was the Heracles bringing to the station?
They're, as far as I know, they're a research vessel.
So just the scientist, basically?
He works for some corp.
Oh, they're still here.
They were
Yes,
still
you
pulled
would
in,
you
yeah.
would know that they're still in.
Maybe we
I'm
need to
You would
find
know
out
that they're
Heracles.
still docked in Docking Bay 1.
I'm so in the game that I swear you just like grabbed just something on the ship. I was wow.
Yeah, I'm like grab something off the shelf.
Yeah, that's
Bug. Dead bug.
Just poisoned him.
I cast bug.
You would know that he's still docked at Docking Bay 1, and as previously mentioned, it's locked. Yeah.
Maybe we need to hail the Heracles.
You only need anything else from me? I was just grabbing.
In room 9, what do I find?
Yeah, so you walk down to room 9, and you'll notice that it's pretty much cleaned out.
2 days, and I already got rid of them.
Well, they searched the place. You're welcome
We're all
to
expendable.
search further.
Sure, I'll search further.
Roll me an intellect.
Oh, no. Oop. 91.
91.
Yo.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
It's not a crit. Yeah, you walk in, you're like, it's empty. And you turn around and walk out. Did anybody follow him into 9?
Nah, I'm still talking to this guy.
Great.
I would
I'll go.
I don't think I would have even gone in. I think as you're following behind me, and I just stop in the door like this and go, nope,
I'll
not
peek
here.
in. I'll peek in because I know Remy's not going to do a good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
I stand in the doorway and go, he's not here.
Okay. You want to roll me an intellect here?
The only thing you do different is check under
A
the bed.
4.
That's a pass.
Yeah, dude. You do notice that it is empty, but it seems like one of these ceiling tiles is just barely not aligned with the way it's supposed to be. Like it looks like somebody might have moved it.
Ooh. I want to pursue that.
Cool. So you climb up onto this bed and you kind of move this ceiling tile, which is kind of funny for you to do as an android because
Hudson, what are you doing?
It's protocol, right? As you search up there, you notice an empty squirt bottle, as well as a revolver and some ammunition.
Squirt like the soda?
No, squirt like
Okay.
water, squirting water
Okay,
That's
good.
for misting plants.
Yeah.
Hudson, what are you doing?
Squirt bottle and a revolver and some ammunition are cached away in behind the ceiling tile in like a cache.
Nice.
As well as you look
I
past
got
these ceiling tiles, you notice that there are ventilation systems that are running.
He might have flown the coop this way. Does anybody want a gun?
Oh yeah,
Me!
I'll take a gun. He doesn't need. he blows shit up.
I'm already there.
Do
I
not
just
give
kind
him
of
a
take the
gun.
gun and the bullets down.
I'm already staying next to you.
Oh,
Cool. So you have a revolver.
I
You
feel our
can-
coup
He's the Joker,
more
baby.
every day.
You can add a revolver to your inventory, as well as we'll give you 4 bullets.
We need some more regulations on
I
this.
only need one.
God.
And it's for himself.
Just
Yeah, I was
Just
gonna say.
So the revolver does
Too
1d10 plus 1.
What? How much?
1d10 plus 1 damage.
Well,
And it has 4 shots.
should we check the ventilation
It
system?
also does gunshot wounds.
Can any of us fit in the ventilation system?
They're pretty large. I mean, they're moving a lot of
Are we
air.
gonna find a cat up here?
I'm 5'6". Also, I do think that when you're looking up there and you guys start coming this way, I go, Hudson, give me a boost.
Okay.
Yeah, you can up them up.
All right, I shove him up there.
Cool. So once you
Use an elevator.
Part
it's
of me
dark
hope he gets lost
in
up
here.
there.
Anyone got a flashlight?
no.
you do have your infrared
Nope.
goggles.
Oh yeah, true. I'll go ahead and like take those off of my belt, kind of throw them on around my head, and cramped in the ventilation
Yeah.
shaft. Start going.
Is
I'll be
infrared?
back.
What is infrared?
Heat.
So
Yeah.
how does that help?
That's thermal. Thermal would be heat.
Infrared is heat.
Yeah, infrared is heat. So
I don't think it'll
How does that help?
In this context, not much, but it's
This
better
is
than,
Funny.
I guess it's better than nothing.
maybe if you
find
let
it.
me describe how it helps
My bad, G.
instead of asking how it might help. You throw these goggles on and you
Yeah.
look around and you do notice there's a couple hot spots that seem to be linked to some electrical wires that are running along the ceiling. You do see this like red glob that's in there that does seem to be moving towards you, as well as like some other little spots of red. Yeah. Take another stress for me. I'm assuming this freaks you out to be in the vents and see something moving.
I'm gonna make a note I'm gonna make a roll for myself just to decide what I do. Okay, I don't.
Oh man.
It throws a bomb.
You guys hear the sound of the revolver like click, like the hammer get pressed into place,
What's going on up there?
What the goddamn?
and you hear me say, "There's a blob up here. It's moving towards me. I can either shoot it or blow the whole thing. What do you want?"
Meow.
Leave the vent.
Meow.
Ramirez, calm down.
Do you meow?
Yeah.
You hear a meow back.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
And it kind of steps forward, and it's a little bit clearer because it's closer to you now.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It is the silhouette of
It's
a
not.
cat.
It's not just a blob heat signature.
Yes, it's the silhouette of a cat now.
okay.
You do also notice that some parts of the actual vent itself are a little warmer than others,
Yeah.
but they're kind of cooling down as if something was through here. So the cat walked through, and you notice that you can kind of see heat signatures that are probably a couple hours old, just because they've they were there and it's still cooling.
There's a cat up here.
You're gonna,
Alright, well.
you're gonna shoot the
Is
cat?
it stuck?
I didn't know what it was. Okay.
Well, come back down, and I guess we'll.
What did you think it was?
A creature.
Oh,
A creature feature.
In a way, it was.
I think that
technically.
I think that you would hear Remy go, "I'm not good with animals. I'm coming down."
I love
Thank God.
cats.
And you see Remy just kind of like drops from the ceiling, like hits the floor at an awkward angle, and goes, "Shit."
You good?
Meow meow meow. I'm standing under the vent. Meow 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 meow.
I don't know
meow.
you were a cat person, Rodeo.
I love cats, man. I love them. I love them to death.
Why do you like cats so much?
They melt my little heart.
Yeah, this cat drops down out of the vent and kind of
Damn.
like immediately,
I grab him.
Like-
him.
it immediately like comes up to you and starts like rubbing its face on your leg.
Oh, I'm so
You notice a
happy.
little collar with a little tag that says Prince.
Hello,
on it.
Prince.
I
Do
think-
you happen to have entire universes within that, by chance? I say cutely as I'm rubbing his head.
Entire universe is within.
You know, Men in Black.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
no.
I think I'm gonna take the pistol and like uncock the hammer or whatever. I don't know revolvers. And I'm just gonna like put it on my
Yeah.
belt.
Yeah, you can slowly uncock
Yeah.
it.
I do it.
Revolver.
I say in a pet voice, "He was gonna shoot you, you little bastard."
Yeah, that's pretty much all that's in here.
Blow your adorable
Hmm.
little head off.
I mean, Mike probably put stuff up here. I don't know if he got out this way, though.
Why he put a spray bottle up there?
Are you telling?
I'm just thinking out loud.
Oh,
We could go check.
Sonia probably would have followed you all down here, so she's probably standing out in the hallway.
Can we go check Bay 1?
We should.
Are you asking?
Yeah.
Sonia.
We should probably hail
Wait,
the hair
I'm
crews
asking
too.
you if you're asking Sonia.
Yes.
Yes.
You should
Okay.
have that transponded.
Evan.
Sorry, my bad.
She's like, well, the doctor is at Bay 1. He locked himself in his ship. I can't unlock it from this side, but like you can get up to his ship, but the ship itself is locked. That's about as far as you can get.
Don't you worry about that.
We'll knock politely.
Feel free.
Yeah, that.
love that idea. Before
What'd you find up there?
Nothing. That's too southern.
Oh,
That's
it's
you.
Prince.
Yeah.
This is what I drew him.
No, that's amazing.
Are you gonna tell
Southern accent.
tell Sonia about what you found up in the vent?
The virus.
Just the cat?
What?
Is the crew allowed to have firearms here?
Yeah, it's free country.
Yeah.
Free
Free-
space.
Free asteroid.
Free space country.
I don't know. No, I'm not going to tell her. I don't think it's important enough. Hudson doesn't.
I would like to grab the spray bottle. Just look at it. That's a little weird. There's a gun and a spray bottle up in the
Yeah.
vents.
You can look at the spray bottle and you notice that it's not only empty, but it's like broken.
Like how, like the nozzles.
Like
broken, or-
the actual spray part has been like cracked in half.
Hmm.
Like it's cracked on one. Like it somebody like broke it in half, but it didn't like break all the way, so it's kind of like hanging on.
Okay. I'll put that on a table
Okay. Yeah.
and walk away. Follow Hudson.
Cool. So you guys walk over back through the workspace. In this workspace, you once again see Morgan, who is the owner of Prince.
Yep.
Are you bringing Prince with you?
Yeah, Prince is. Yeah, I'm holding Prince.
She sees the old Prince and she goes, "Oh, Prince, where you been?"
Vince.
Ah, that sounds like him.
Hey, listen. What's your name?
Morgan.
Morgan, right? When we found him up in the vents, there was a broken spray bottle in Mike's quarters. What's the deal with that? Also a gun.
Gun sounds like Mike. Spray
Mike sounds like
bottle.
an interesting guy.
He was on salad duty. Supposed to be keeping that going.
Yeah, but in the vents.
I
What's up with that?
What kind of salad needs a gun?
don't know.
Do y'all use the spray
The
bottle to
dynamite.
spray Prince?
No, the spray
Okay.
bottle's for the salad. It's keeping
Oh.
the plants going.
All right.
I
Oh.
hate it here.
Oh,
What do you not get?
I'm just saying the spray bottles for the salad confused me.
It's for the salad.
We called it. It's an aquaponic. It's growing plants.
I was
for
thinking
food.
like food salad.
Yes,
Yeah,
But,
but
like-
usually spray the plant, not the salad.
we call it the salad.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Anyways, you see Kantaro's kind of like sitting in a chair next to Morgan. Somebody want to roll me? Who has a stat in psychology here?
No.
Nobody.
I don't.
I could lie and say I do.
That's
Don't do
true.
that.
You could do that. You're not gonna do that.
Apparently.
I have linguistics.
Okay, somebody just roll me and was anybody like kind of you were all just kind of talking to Morgan?
I'm heading towards dock 1.
Are you walking past Morgan as they start to talk?
Yeah, as they're talking, I'll like hang around for a second, but then once they start talking about like aquaponics, get bored, start moving.
Okay, roll me an intellect here.
Oh God.
I don't think.
I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a 0. That's 0, 0, 0.
100.
A little 100, or are we calling? Yeah. Okay, well that's a fail.
Yeah, we said that was 100.
Cool. So you
That's
just walk past him. You're like, yep. You don't even know what the fuck aquaponics means.
Yeah,
You're like, I don't know.
I've never heard that word before.
Yeah.
And so I just start moving, and as I'm going towards dock 1, I think you, as someone who's also ex-military, start seeing someone who's like going through the motions of like checking their
Yeah.
equipment before they're about to do something.
Yeah, I think I just watched Remy walk past. I'm still holding the cat. I just go, hey, take that.
And Morgan takes it.
I follow.
As you guys kind of continue towards dock 1, once again,
Mhm.
the lights cut out. These red lights kind of flicker on. You hear the generator, the mining elevator, and for a minute it is dark.
Are these normal?
When the lights come back up, I am holding the gun.
Yeah, the lights come back on, and
crowbar.
generator spins back up, elevator, and you're in the room with the elevator now, so it is loud.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna make y'all take a stress, but y'all are both acting like the lights freaked you out. So if you want to take a stress, you can.
Yeah,
I'll take
I'm
it.
taking one.
Who are you asking if the
The person who the cat was handed to.
Morgan?
Morgan.
Yeah.
They've been happening for a minute, honestly, since the Heracles pulled up.
This
Some-
I
fucking
think
guy.
he was here to fix the
I
generator.
start-
I don't know, but they've just been happening for a while. They just kind of slow us down. Nothing
Hmm.
much besides that.
Something seems up with his Heracles.
He's a weird dude.
How many people are on that ship? Just one?
As far as I know, one.
Great.
There was us. There was me, Sonia, Kantaro, and she like points at Ashraf, Dana, Jerome, Rosa, Mike, and the weird science guy. So yeah, just the 10 of us here. Well, then Mike went away, so 9.
So Heracles just a one-man ship?
He's the only one on it that I saw. The one
Oh.
that came off.
Interesting. Okay, well, we'll go check that out.
Been here for nearly a month.
A month?
Yeah.
What's he been doing for a month?
Well, he came in, went down the mine shaft, came back up after a while, locked himself in his ship.
Does anybody know where he went in the mine shaft?
Only goes one place.
Well, how far into it did he get?
He was down there for a couple hours. Standard amount of time most of the miners would be down there.
Okay.
And,
Has anyone heard-
after he came back up for a while, he'd spend some time at the mess hall, hang out. But a couple weeks ago, I think he locked himself in. No one seen him in a minute.
And the miners have been mining fine? No issues?
Not that I've seen. Mike disappeared, but besides that.
Hmm.
Joseph, in this room, you're still in the workspace here. So this room has all of those flashlights, overalls, radios, mining tools, vac suits.
Mhm.
If you wanted to grab a flashlight or something.
I think I'll go over, I'll look over the equipment, kind of eyeing some of it, and go,
Yeah,
I'll grab it later.
I'll grab a couple flashlights because I noticed he didn't grab a flashlight.
Yeah, you can grab a flashlight.
I take two.
You only need
Anybody
to
else
see
wants to
for
grab
a
a
second.
flashlight?
I'll get one.
I'll take a flashlight.
Um,
Underneath my fuzzy haircut.
I'm going to go over toward. Is Dock 1 here in this workspace?
It's connected to it.
Okay. I think I'm starting to walk towards Dock 1. And I'm like starting to reach into my boot and grab something, and then to my other pocket and grab something as I'm walking.
Hey, what are you grabbing over there?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so you walk up to this airlock that is locked.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Can I hack it?
Well,
Not
s-
from here.
As I
Oh,
walk
what?
up to it, I'm gonna knock on it with the gun, and just go, "Hello."
The butt or
Yeah.
the business head?
The business head. I'm like tapping it like this.
You wait for a minute, and you don't get a response through a transponder or through the door.
I'll turn around toward. So Sony's still in this like much larger space.
She's followed you all over
yeah.
here.
I'm gonna say, what's beyond this airlock?
The what do they call it? Like the tunnel that he docks with. That's
Open
about it.
space?
It leads into
leads into a ship.
no, but
Great. I'm gonna start looking around.
okay.
I'm not doing anything yet. I'm just looking around.
Yeah.
You might want to take cover.
I can't have you blowing anything up, son.
I wasn't gonna do that.
He was gonna do that.
He's a loose cannon.
What are you holding in your hands?
The things I pulled out and then kind of like so I'm wearing some overalls, kind of stuffed into the main pocket right on my chest. She probably reckon is an explosive and my detonator.
Yeah.
Are tucked right here. They are put away, and I am holding the revolver.
Like, this is a mining colony. They sometimes use explosives.
Yeah.
She's like, son, I can see the explosive.
I have no clue what you're talking
I'm gonna
about.
need you to don't blow anything up, please.
We can't really stop him when he gets like this.
Well,
We've tried.
I'm not irrational.
Is there
okay?
a way that I can open this door?
You are completely
You
irrational.
could try to try to get a hold of him.
How do we do that?
I just said hello.
We knocked
Transponder?
politely.
You use a transponder. You might be able to hail his ship.
Yeah, I'll go over. Yeah, I'll go over to because they contacted our ship when we pulled them. Too,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'll go over to their transponder.
That'll be here in the workspace.
Yeah.
There's a computer terminal here.
What number is this asteroid? Is it 4?
14.
14. Okay. Yeah, I turn it on.
This is Ypsilon 14 to the Heracles. Please respond.
You just get static.
I try again.
Ypsilon 14 to the Heracles. Please come back.
More static.
Is the tunnel thing you described, is that like retracted or is that set up?
It's set up because it has to be for him to stay docked. But
Okay.
yeah.
Sonia, yeah, you can't open that airlock at all?
we can open the airlock, but his ship is locked.
All right, well, could you open the airlock?
Sure. And she
I know this is all very strange.
she swipes a key card, like on the side of this terminal, and
Wait.
she like types in a series of like passwords in the airlock. It opens up.
I do realize that
Good to
this
know.
means Joseph just knocked on the door of a tunnel
Yes.
Yeah.
and not the ship.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm aware.
That didn't hit me till now.
As this airlock
Remy
starts to
knows.
open, the lights go out, generator powers down, the red lights come on, the elevator.
I turn on my flashlight.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get a vac suit just in case we lose atmosphere or something in here. I don't want to be choking to death on space void nothingness.
Why would we?
Just being cautious. I'll be right back. I go.
So
get
with your,
space.
what do you do with your flashlight? You turn on?
Yeah. And I want to proceed.
Are you scanning the room or anything? The airlock door is like half open right now. It's
Oh.
kind of the power cut
it
midway.
cut midway.
Can I duck under it like a garage door?
It kind of opens from both sides, so the
Oh.
opening's like in the center.
Oh, I
okay.
see.
That sucks.
Can he ninjutsu through?
I-
the-
It'd be hard, but you could climb it. But
If he's walking over towards the.
Can I look through it with the flashlight?
yeah, you can look
I
down the
want to
tunnel.
do that. I'll just look.
Okay. You take a
What?
stress for me. As
Okay.
you shine your flashlight down the tunnel, you see a silhouette move past the ship door.
Hmm.
Like just kind of a dark silhouette that goes past it.
Hello?
No response.
I tried that.
Damn. You knocked with a gun.
I said
did not
hello
say-
though.
The lights are still off in this room. Is anybody else turning their flashlights on?
I turned mine
Yeah.
on, but I'm not looking in the ship.
I do think at this
Vac
point
suit.
I'm gonna walk over towards the equipment where he's like grabbing a vac suit and stuff. And you said there are like dim red lights on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna grab a flashlight, and while I'm grabbing that, like not looking, try and swipe a mining drill.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
You'll notice, like with your flashlight on, you'll notice that previously in the room was Sonia,
Mhm.
Morgan, Prince, and Kentaro. Kentaro is now gone. You didn't hear him leave, but he's no longer in the room. The red lights turn off, the generator spins up, the lights turn back on,
Mhm.
and the airlock goes and finishes opening. The mining elevator back up to the top of this this elevator shaft.
I saw something in there. Do I see anything else?
At this point, no.
Okay.
Hudson, what do you
what'd
mean?
you see?
Something like crossed, but it's gone now.
Crossed.
Yeah, it passed by through the corridor. I
Hmm.
swear I saw it.
I might need to check your robotics after this.
Yeah, you're saying that Rodeo does just have a finger going.
And I'm like following it.
Let's
you
get
get
back to
your
the
firmware
ship.
update?
We'll,
I go nonverbal and just follow my finger.
we might have to run some diagnostics once we get back to the ship.
Damn,
I like that-
Microsoft 78.
I like that in Alien Romulus, he just has like a UMD behind his ear.
I just plug in like a USB stick I found in the parking lot.
Is there an
Give me a virus.
It's Norton. It's Norton antivirus.
I want to buy some death sticks.
okay? What do the vac suits look like? Are they like NASA space suits, or are
They have like huge bubble helmets.
Yeah.
Like they're
But could I put like it on without having the helmet on?
yeah.
Okay.
So what is
They
the
kind of
hazard
look like
suit?
this. This is a vac suit.
What's the hazard suit?
The hazard suit is
Those guys are big.
Would I be able to get that over my
Big ass head?
what?
No.
That's advanced battle dress. Oh, hazard suit. I see.
this one?
Well, no, look, it's the name is right there.
Yeah, this one. Sorry, I was looking at this, the Ava Tech.
Oh.
So yes, this is the hazard suit.
So am I good in space?
You're kind of dressed like this, Joseph.
I see. Nate, can you go in and turn off
no,
his
because
Hudson Sass?
you specifically need the oxygen supply and the vacuum seal.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
you're not good in space, but you're good from contaminants.
What I was
Okay.
gonna ask is, would something like the vac suit fit over my armor, or would I kind of have to take that off to put the vac suit on?
You'd have to take it off to put the vac suit
Then
on.
I think I would just go without the vac suit.
Well, I put the vac suit on.
Yeah, you didn't have
anything.
anything else on. So.
Yeah.
Does the vac suit give me some sort of armor points?
Yes, the vac suit features. It has an AP
20.
of 3, but it's heavy, so you take speed checks at disadvantage.
That's okay.
Mm.
I'm not very fast.
Can I get my secret mission?
As an android, you don't actually need to breathe.
I know.
That makes
That's
sense.
why I'm not getting
You
the
can't
vac
have your
suit.
secret
I've already thought about that.
Y'all haven't unlocked your secret missions yet.
I don't want one.
If mine is not take care of Prince when everyone is dead, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna like, take the mining drill I just snagged and kind of like, how big is it?
And what is it like an actual
They're
drill?
handheld, so they're pretty.
So
it's
is
a
it like-
laser, mining laser.
Okay,
Oh.
sorry. Is it like this, or is it like one of those like jackhammer?
It's not like
almost?
mounted, like you can hold it with one hand, but it like or two hands. It probably has like a large.
Mhm.
Think of like a handheld jackhammer. That's
Yeah.
not like a.
Could I like sling this to a
like
shoulder, to like either on my shoulder?
Yeah,
or,
it has
okay.
a strap to be.
I'll put it
carried
on my-
up and down.
Yeah, I'll put it on my shoulder then.
If it's
And start
knowing-
walking towards Hudson, standing in front of the airlock.
Knowing
So-
now that it's a laser, I'd like to grab it too.
The
I thought it
mining
was
laser
lasers.
does damage.
Thank God.
Trying to see if it's.
Would
written
this be considered just a question, an explosive?
here. No,
A laser?
I'm trying to get my points,
it
Evan.
is not
Oh.
considered an explosive.
Trying to get my points.
My bad.
It is industrial equipment, I would imagine.
Can I use mathematics for
Is
it?
that a skill?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's one of mine.
It is definitely industrial equipment.
damn it!
They
Oh,
call
yeah.
me Laser Face.
I took jury rigging.
Hmm.
That's what it says. Jury rigging.
Who's Jerry?
No, jury.
Jury.
Seinfeld.
It doesn't even say Jerry. It says jury.
It does 1
One.
D100 of damage.
The
Oh.
drill?
Yeah, but well,
I put the gun
Jackpot?
away.
we're gonna.
I put the gun away.
I'm gonna have whatever. You,
Okay.
You should have told him that.
I put the gun squarely away, and I'm
Hey,
just
can we-
holding the laser now.
Can we all pick up mining lasers?
there's actually only these two.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Other
take one.
people are carrying them down in the
I've
the
got
mine.
one, and
Well, other people are disappearing, so